Alright. Here we are, seemingly at the start of the second phase or stage. Seeing just that the beer recreation area is back, and it seems we have a recap, or it is a new interpretation. Yeah. So this is called stage 2. This is called stage 2. Why is it called stage 2? Is there any reason for that? Pass point. After passing the point cannot be repeated within the stage. Exploration within each stage can only have one starting point, yeah. So... is this harder now? Okay, this time... we're going from the bottom. So, the stuff entrance. Let's see what we're gonna get here.
Beautiful female artist. Witching Hour Adventure Live.
Lisa peels off the ads disgustedly. Her power turns into butterflies and she crushes the pieces of paper.
Such distasteful ads under Belphegor Art Museum. I haven't been back in Eastside for months, and it's still as irritating as ever.
Lisa looks around with dissatisfaction at the stuffed tunnel. It's cold, boring, artificial, devoid of artistic ambience. It has a high M value. She would have preferred to enter through the main entrance, if not to avoid the noisy brats.
I see you've stopped in your tracks. Have you encountered any trouble during the exhibition?
It's not more of a hassle than wasting precious time to deal with mania instead of enjoying the exhibition, but I noticed that trouble has been following me.
Really? Special lights gather and fly toward the back of a concrete pillar.
Please don't do this, Miss Lisa.
The fuck? Someone dashes out from behind the pillar, nimbly avoiding the attack.
You know me?
The once famous painter who had her right hand injured in an accident and became Eastside's sharpest art critic? I've heard your name in other strange stories, but you rarely show up. It's an honor to meet you here.
Really?
I'm also honored to have run into someone as suspicious as you in this stinky underground parking lot.
Huh.
You've really got a personality like the rumors say, Miss Lisa.
What? You were hiding behind a pillar, sneaking around and eavesdropping. Should I have invited you to come help politely?
Maybe.
Please excuse my rudeness, Miss Lisa. It's just that, seeing how familiar you are with this place, I was impressed by your charms of personality, your confidence. I got intrigued and forgot to introduce myself.
Stop it. I have urgent business to attend to and don't have time for your hypocritical nonsense. So, why are you following me in the underground parking lot instead of viewing the exhibition upstairs? You were holding a pair of antique letter openers sold at an amazing price in Eastside a few years ago, and your shirt is soaked taffeta. Your glasses, brooch, and belt are all worth a lot.
Lisa eyes the person up and down with some disdain.
Don't tell me you're here to show off your luxury items to the concrete pillars.
You see right through me, Miss Lisa. In that case, I won't beat around the bush with you. I'm the Queen, an art agent who got lost in Witching Hour. I would like to make a deal with you, Miss Lisa. Take me out of here, Miss Lisa, and I'll help you deal with them.
Them?
Before Lisa finishes her sentence, the dark shadow springs out from behind the suspicious woman, claiming to be an agent and lunges at them with a scream. Okay. It's still level 5. Are you kidding me? Sorry, just a moment. I think it's kinda quiet. I hope this helps. Okay. Did they got reset? Yeah, they got reset. Okay. I mean, yeah. Still level 5, so...
思う存分楽しんでいってちょうだい。
Oh,
It's gonna
those
throw
who are
that.
lost, get in line if you want to have your fortune read.
Do I add anyone else? I guess I'm gonna add, Anthem. Nothing special to it, I would say.
Do you want my mark?
Maybe. I think 3 are enough. Nothing special. Yeah.
I will read your mind and everything else.
In case anything
I will
goes
see
there,
through your soul.
I just get stopped by the ball. Yeah. One was looking a bit weird. Her dresses. Dress is really so confusing.
Face your fear head on.
Damage buffing. But it's a very short damage buff.
You're a sinner?
Sinner.
Yep.
What a distant name. It's just some troublesome powers I got a few years ago. Since we're about to travel together, just call me McQueen.
I wonder if it was the right call to take Lisa.
Don't flatter yourself. When did I promise to take you with me?
But you do need me, miss. Don't you? There are countless monsters here. And getting out with just yourself, Miss Lisa, and an audio navigator, it won't be easy. My special power is more aggressive than yours, and I can help you destroy them. You know the layout of this place and can take me out. I'd like to think that fate brought us together.
Really now. The agent lowers her voice and approaches Lisa. She takes Lisa's right hand and bends down, trying to prove her sincerity by kissing Lisa's hand. Aww. But Lisa jerks her hand away and almost slaps the agent in the face.
More like fate sent you to test me.
Probably.
Let's get this straight. I'm not interested in your deal. I'll take you on the side, but if you hold me back, I won't hesitate to ditch you.
So, is that a yes?
Because we're heading the same way. And I also have conditions. First, don't use such a disgusting tone to get close to me. I'm not one of those superficial lords and ladies in Eastside. I don't buy that. Second, remember to keep more than 5 meters away from me, and don't touch me. It's nauseating.
Oh boy. Ignoring McQueen's stunned face, Lisa finishes and dusts off her right hand with a frown, bypassing McQueen and heading off on her own.
Disgusting. Nauseating.
When McQueen comes back to her senses, Lisa's already quite far away without the slightest intention of waiting for a new partner. Looking at her eccentric guide, McQueen shrugs and smiles, patting the forged invitation that she prepared in her pocket.
She's a bit more innocent than rumored, so it looks like I won't have to use you today.
What?
But I wonder if the guests from MBCC will bring any changes to the plan.
I'm sorry, what? Why is this one lighting up right now? Far away, several visitors trapped in the museum have formed a team holding makeshift weapons and prowling vigilantly. Yeah, okay, yeah, protect the rest of the people, cause he ran away, cause monsters were coming. And he got defeated, he deserved it. Sound of stones. Getting loud on the corridor, something rolling at high speed. Okay, I mean, we already know this. Yeah, hello, Half Director. Yeah.
Hey, what are you waiting for?
This.
Come, I
Oh.
have so many questions. Which one do you want to hear?
Shit.
This is so
I
exciting.
completely forgot.
Yo!
It's not the same road. Ah, shit. Okay. I messed up. I was like, oh, not again, but shit. Okay. Alright, McQueen was about to say something. Unlucky me, I'm sorry. Yeah, shit happens. Art Museum, let's have a question about art. Painting, what are also called three primary colors? Red, green, blue. No? Was it red, yellow, blue? Ah, shit, yeah.
Punishment time! Yo! Can't believe you dodged that.
Okay. No one
I have
saw this
so
one.
many questions. Which one do you want to hear first?
How many keys does a regular piano have? How am I supposed to fucking know that? Cause yeah, 88? Let's try a harder one this time. Read carefully and don't get it wrong. What's the full name of the mean, yeah, that's Minusburg of Crisis Control.
Seeing you get it right is
Okay, unlucky. It seems like she was about to say something. I cock-blocked her. I'm sorry. Okay. Someone sitting on the floor, hugging her knees and screaming. Okay, proteinous. Cockroach and red. Ah yeah, the weird transformations. Okay. Alright. Let's continue with the story maybe? Underground passage. There's an artwork that hasn't been distorted yet. Ah, it's this one.
Oh, that's rare. Isn't this the picture frame boxes? How come it's not mutated?
Oh, so Sasha was... Okay, so each and everyone has their own annoying peasant, so to say. Okay, cool.
Well, all the artworks mutated here are from Enfer. This one is clearly a counterfeit.
Clearly. How clear is it?
Can't you tell? You can tell from the coloring, brushstrokes, and stacking techniques that the author has great painting skills. But Enfer is known for her sculptures, and her paintings always have a lot of details.
So it's the details I mean, if this artist has great painting skills, do you think they belong to academic art?
So it's the details I missed or put into her.
She must have at least gone to art school. It's a pity that she's using the skills that could make her a great artist for counterfeits.
Yep.
Huh. How many artists get a happy ending?
Most artists nowadays are just mass-produced products. And by that, I don't mean just products. I'm talking about thoughts, humans, and souls.
That's true.
Want to break free from this cage? You could just set it on fire, you know?
Yeah, you could. Interesting. That's really cool. Make shackle of a girl. Yeah, okay, let's do this again. Why not? We get our points for this. Following the leaping shadow, they enter dimly lit exhibition hall. Let's see if McQueen has something to say here as well. In the center of the hall is an oil painting and a shadow-looking girl standing in front of it. Yeah, the strange badge. Yep. An eerie laughter comes from the hall.
Are you all lost children too? Come to me. I'll take you home.
Okay.
Wait, we have company.
Don't be scared. Let me take a look. Adults. Well, the woman over there looks a bit old, but she seems to have a childish mentality.
Who are you calling old? Who's childish?
Guess she's talking about you.
No, probably the other one.
You guys have never heard of me? Don't you know who I am?
The Shadow Girl jumps in front of the sinner, surprised.
I am the most terrifying legend of Eastside. The crazy shorty of Syndicate. The little devil born out of shadows. Leader of the
Okay.
homeless. Nemesis of adults. Guardian of all children.
Okay.
Crash the sinner! Ta-da!
Yeah, both are speechless, yeah.
What? You've never heard of the sentence, take the emblem and go find her, who's unafraid of any adults? I am the guardian of children, so don't be afraid of me.
You tell that to adults. Children's cry seems to come from the painting in the hall, but it soon fades into thick shadows again.
Listen. There are children crying.
In Eastside's urban legends, there's a strange child leader called Crash. Is that her?
Look at you, all eager. Ready to do this?
The Shadow Girl nimbly dodges several attacks and into the painting.
Bad kids attacking people at the drop of a hat.
She didn't even change the line properly, and she is not talking to kids. They are literally adults standing in front of her. Literally. This is minus point. Her form twists and slowly changes into the appearance of a sinner.
Want to catch me? Maybe in your dreams. Blah, 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 blah. Come and get me.
Oh,
the
come on.
painting if you can.
Oh boy.
She has turned into a shadow to hide in the painting. Our attacks won't do anything.
I know the
Oh,
look
no.
and styles of this sinner. She's definitely not Crash.
Come and get me.
Alright, let's do this again. Summer. This is KK. Alright.
What? I am Crash.
Yep.
You guys got it wrong.
Yep. Okay. 7 more to go. Visible punch throughout the area. Okay. McQueen catches up with Lisa, who is busy moving forward and completely ignoring her.
Do you really have nothing to ask me?
Why would she?
Whether it's the truth about the art museum eating people, or about the creation of these shadow monsters. As a thank you for leading the way, I can tell you anything you'd like to know, Miss Lisa.
Yeah, sure.
Gathering information is the most basic skill of an art agent. And believe me, I know more than the audio guide.
McQueen follows Lisa, keeping a distance of precisely 5 meters. At least she can measure distance. Major plus point, I guess.
Not everyone does everything for profit like you. I told you, it's just we're heading the same way. Also, the thing that makes people different from audio guides is not the info they hold. There's this thing above your neck called the brain.
So you figured out the mystery of the museum with your wits already, Miss Lisa?
Figure out the mystery? That's an exaggeration of what this is. You are from Eastside and should know about the Ambrosia incident that happened not long ago in District 14. The shadows in the museum and the black goo at that time are similar in principle. They are both manifestations of extreme emotions.
True. Lisa doesn't mention a word about the new mania or the chief. Partly because of the confidential nature of the NPCC, and partly because she really doesn't care much about the chief compared to the exhibition. Oh wow, thank you.
Extreme emotions. That explains it.
I mean, it's really weird. Why does she doesn't know you even the story when already her mirage is viable?
All the exhibits in this exhibition focus on the same theme. Fear. With just one glance, the paintings and sculptures inspire the most instinctive imaginings of fear.
In a rare moment of seriousness, McCreen even shows a trace of respect when mentioning Enfa's work.
Correct. The shadows we encountered came from the fear of the guests after viewing the exhibition. These idiotic Eastsiders get trapped by their imagined fears, spread rumors of the museum eating people, and then get drawn here because of the rumors. Huh. Ridiculous.
Yeah, kinda.
Arrogant, profit-oriented, vulgar, chasing excitement and popularity. Haven't they always been like this? This exhibition is perhaps the witch's punishment for them.
Lisa pauses with some surprise.
I never thought an art agent would hate the art circle too. Isn't it conflicting with your job?
I could be one of those people too, Miss Lisa. You don't know.
McCreen says this with mockery and a bit of frustration, and the attitude makes it surprisingly difficult for Lisa to tell she's telling the truth.
You already have answers about the art museum and the shadows. So what about me? Is there really nothing you want to ask about me? Am I really that unattractive to you?
Yes, you are. You're genderless. Kinda. The sincere expression just now seemed like Lisa's illusion. McCreen returns to her slick normalcy in the flesh.
I shouldn't have expected anything from you. Don't forget, first, don't use such a disgusting tone to get close to me.
Of course. I remember. Second, keep 5 meters from you and no touching. Not only do I remember, but I'm also going to violate the second one.
McCreen steps forward and pulls Lisa behind her.
What are you doing?
Shh.
Okay. The letter openers are unsheathed and they draw a fancy circle on McCreen's hands.
Be careful. The shadows of fear are coming.
Oh no, how dangerous. This is I mean, I thought, you know, with like stage 2 maybe they would increase the level. But this is still the same. Why? Why is this still the same?
Time for a little exercise.
Do you want my mark?
I'm not getting it. Ten more enemies to go. Alright. Three enemies here. 3 here, okay. Yeah.
Don't force yourself. Leave the rest of the monsters to me.
No way. Your delicate hands are not meant for that, Miss Lisa.
With a few swings of the knives, the last few shadows turn into smoke, but McCreen's face gets a little paler.
You...
Okay, save the caring words. This doesn't suit your character. As I said, the mutation of this exhibition may be the punishment of the witch to us greedy Eastsiders. You don't need to deal with them, Miss Lisa. Besides, we've made a deal. You help me find the exit, and I'll escort you out, right?
I never agreed to any deal, so don't try to trick me into anything.
Oh man.
Oh, my good lady. Keeping my word is the only thing I try not to stop doing. Just let me have this, okay?
What deal? Getting bullied by weak little monsters like that? I don't trust you to escort me.
Heh, probably. Lisa complains, but doesn't keep arguing, taking into account McQueen's condition of slowing down her pace.
Weak. They're really coming for me. It's not time to let Lisa deal with them yet.
What is she talking about?
What are you muttering about?
Hey, that's my question.
Nothing. Didn't you ask to keep a 5-meter distance, Miss Lisa? Why are you getting closer? I see. You can't resist my charm after all.
Two Cinderas trying to play with each other. Somehow that's weird.
Hey! Wait! Don't speed up. Miss Lisa!
This is not... Why is it in caps? Or more like, why the fuck did I make this one big? That doesn't fit to the voice at all. Ah, it's so sad. Ah, the voice acting a little bit iffy. Okay. Message from a stranger. Okay. Oh, sad. Doesn't keep ringing. Which story is it? Well, there's a space named the Chamber of the Past. Numerous spots are stacked. Most of them house malicious beings. From time to time, people from our world fall into the Chamber of the Past, but most of them fail to find their way back home. It's said that one person managed to return from the Chamber of the Past, but he got locked up in a psychiatric hospital in Syndicate. Now he only keeps mumbling the same long strings of numbers repeatedly. 9223, something like that. Bizarre, isn't it? Goodness knows what those numbers mean. Anyway, I've marked out another location on the map. Go check it out if you have time. Ah, it's talking about this one. Okay. There's a suspicious man in the corner of the exhibition hall. He keeps hiding from you and is observing you discreetly. Guys are not sinners, are you? Ah, okay. Up to no good. Tell me the identities of you guys. Yeah. Actually fainted. Yeah. And he got transferred. Alright. The navigator shows up, seemingly to present his artwork to you. Okay.
The strokes aren't perfect, but they're delicate. The degree of tightness in the painting is great. The colors are not too oily, and it recreates the texture of air under the sun.
Uh-huh.
Almost perfect. Why almost, you ask? Do you think the mother and her child are basking in the sunlight or in fear?
Who knows? 3 more to go. And more invisible powers.
There's no end to it.
Lisa and McQueen hide behind a stone pillar, not daring to venture in. Another group of shadows blocks the road, and this time even Lisa can sense how powerful they are.
It seems that we are also trapped, like in the stories. As long as there is a source of fear, the monsters will keep popping up.
Think about how we can eliminate the source if you have time to blabber. Who is this person, and what are their fears?
Good question. Lisa peeks at the shadows winding closer to the stone pillar, feeling an inexplicable familiarity.
Do you remember the forgery exhibited at the Belphegor in NF-107?
Impressive, Miss Lisa. You're still in the mood to talk about art history now.
Of course, always.
This is not small talk. Don't interrupt. The painting is called Judy on the Blue Couch and depicts a heroine named Judy from ancient legends ending her own life in disgrace on a blue couch.
I've heard about it too. It claimed to be an ancient original found in the underground of Dis City. But actually, it's just a poorly restored forgery based on historical data.
On the contrary, I think the forgery is not only superior to the original, but even has more artistic value.
The forgery is more valuable?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to praise the commercial practice of falsification. It's just that, rather than the original work, which truthfully illustrates the legend, the forgery gives me more of a sense of the soul from the creator. Ignoring the traces left to make the painting look old, the artist's use of crimson scarlet and sapphire blue is even more dramatic and bold. The contrast is intense and highly saturated, making Judy's vitality before this moment and her resignation even more vivid.
Why the fuck do we need to listen to this?
As an art agent, you should know very well that having your own expression and thinking, like Enfer, is an irreplaceable asset for this city nowadays.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. No one knows better than I do. Unfortunately, the forger failed to replicate Enfer's myth and disappeared as a nobody. The museum later destroyed the forgery as a scandal. So, Judy on the blue couch no longer exists in the world.
Isn't Judy the source of fear? Then why does the shadow give me the same feeling as when I first laid eyes on the forgery? Resigned, humiliated. She seems to want to say something to us.
Lisa peeks out from behind the pillar. McQueen isn't quick enough to pull her back and can only watch as Lisa is drawn by the familiarity.
How exactly are you connected to the painting? Whose fear are you, and what exactly is this fear?
Is it McQueen?
Give me my dreams, my ideals back! No! I don't want to paint these!
The shadow squirms and lets out broken howls, but it doesn't seem to have any intention of attacking Lisa.
Dreams? Don't want to paint? What does that mean? Their mania value is stronger than the previous shadows, and they even have some consciousness. But they are not attacking me.
Probably because they didn't see you as an enemy in the first place, Miss Lisa.
McQueen interrupts Lisa's thoughts with a smile. She steps out from behind the pillar, looking down at her hands and shaking her head with a bitter smile.
You are right. One has to eliminate the source of fear. Either destroy the things that inspire negative emotions, or face and conquer the fear by themselves. Unfortunately, the painting no longer exists, and I'm just a mediocre agent now. Without the help of the other sinners, I can't defeat my fear.
Just as McQueen shows up, Shadow lunges at her as if suddenly stimulated. Ah. It's just level 20. Wow. Just gonna do the same again.
開演の時が来たわ。
This is,
思い存分 Do you
yeah,
want
well.
my mark?
Yeah, 3 people are enough. It's literally a joke, kinda. Oh boy. At least the story is something interesting. There's even no sound effect. Ah. Unlucky.
Face your fear head on.
Okay.
You can't forget your filthy hands, filthy past. Embrace your fear.
The monster drags its broken body forward, turning into smoke while reluctantly trying to grab McQueen. The queen just quietly watches the howling shadow, neither attacking nor dodging out of the way.
What are you waiting for?
Lisa pulls McQueen back in time, and her violet butterflies crush the shadow's remaining arm.
I'm not waiting for anything. I trust that you'll help me defeat them, Miss Lisa.
I didn't encounter any shadows before I met you. You were never lost. You had the whole thing planned from the beginning.
Yep.
That's right. From the moment I saw you crushing the ads with your butterflies, I knew that with your determination you could help me defeat the shadows. Butterflies. Right. Miss Lisa became famous because of your work, Butterfly. To you, it is the most important symbolization of your artistic ideal, right? You can no longer paint, but butterflies are still a part of your special power. Judy on the blue couch? Ha! I haven't heard that name for a long time. Unlike you, my special power is to copy.
McQueen smiles and takes a few steps back, actively keeping a distance from Lisa.
Other than that, do you have nothing else to explain for yourself? Why did you come to the art museum when you knew the place would stir up unpleasant memories?
That's also a good point.
Your special power to copy. You didn't want to see the exhibition but showed up in the staff tunnel, the forgery, your dream, and your past. What exactly do you want?
Isn't it too late to suspect me now?
No, I want to help you.
What? Lisa wants to actively help someone? Why saying it?
Huh.
I trust my feelings. You tried to reveal the truth to me along the way. Your fear being here means you regret going astray. I think the painter who added her own touch to the forgery is still there.
Wow.
I don't mind you using my power as long as it doesn't go against the heart of creation. I prefer to believe what I feel rather than what's shown on the surface.
Ha! Ghetto brained. Yep. Like she heard something hilarious, McQueen's burst of laughter echoes into cold concrete-built space.
They say that Lisa the critic is mean and aloof, but I find you rather innocent and adorable. You won't find any heart of creation left in me, but I can try to keep my promise and escort you out.
The letter opener spin back and forth nimbly between her fingers.
The final layer of fear is the strong mutation from the gate of hell. Care to join me for this one?
Okay. I wonder what Hela and EMP will encounter. Only having one for this one is pretty annoying, if I do say so. Huh. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna...
Time for a
Sawyer.
little exercise.
Then, I think...
I have to go.
Here... What happens when I start just like that?
Getting my hands dirty could be fun. 開演の時が来た。
Oh, she just disappeared. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna for this.
I am the Legion.
Oh, he can run, but nothing else. One, two. No, oh wait. Ah, yeah, okay, no, it makes sense. What happens when they're invisible? They still die. Interesting. They can still kill them with abilities. Good to know. The last shadow disappears. Without the monsters, Lisa finally gets a clear look at the Gate of Hell. Saying that, Lisa turns back, but the one wearing blue is no longer within 5 meters.
If you are looking for the visitor named McQueen, she has already left. Now please, let me continue to introduce you to the collection of this exhibition. The Gate of Hell was designed to reflect people's deepest fear, and was one of my favorite works when I was young.
Lisa doesn't talk back to the machine, calling herself a beautiful artist this time. She just stands in a place as if waiting for something to happen after the navigator finishes her speech. But no one will show up to pitch a deal to her this time. She stands in front of the gate examining the carving patterns and feeling the artist's thoughts and struggles.
What?
Yeah. Just as Lisa is in thought, as Tingle puts her back, familiar red spikes appear in her palm.
Shackles. Good timing as always.
And it would be nice to study the work, but Lisa knows she has wasted too much time. She reaches out and finally pushes open the ice-cold Gate of Hell.
So that MBCC chief is really here? It's bad enough that the forgery project almost got exposed. I don't want any more trouble.
Huh? The corner of the underground parking lot, McQueen sits in the driver's seat of a pickup truck and watches Lisa disappear behind the gate in the reflection. How the fuck is the service tunnel directly beside that exhibition? You can't tell me they just walked straight line and she has clear vision on the Gate of Hell. The fuck?
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
I mean, you're already in the prison. We see each other again, or we have already seen each other.
It's a pity I didn't get a chance to copy Socia. But today was worth it.
What was worth it? McQueen steps on the gas and the truck rolls away, carrying a variety of convincing artworks. What?
You are leaving Belphegor Art Museum. Thank you for visiting Witching Hour.
Ha. Digital Navigator, character. Mysterious artist of Belphegor Art Museum who opened the legendary Witching Hour of No Return. Mysterious sinner who suddenly appears in the underground garage, claiming to be lost in the art museum, invites Lisa to accompany her. Although she claims to be an art intermediary, she's quite critical of the bad culture on these sites. Of following the commonplace and hunting for curiosity, the creator of the fake Judy on the blue couch, she is still unable to overcome the fears of her past forgery experiences alone. Rescuing Chief. Yeah, we had that already. Survived exhibits. That's also what we already know. Statue of Truth, Shadow Girl, Urban Legend Collector. Okay, that's all the same. The items also don't change. Okay. It's gonna be the last one for this video. Magnificent sculpture, or rather a dark gate, shows up before the sinners. It seems bottomless and leads to another world. The gateposts on either side are carved with people struggling in pain. The way to the abyss is crowded with them, wailing and crying out in fear.
The Gate of Hell. It was Enver's most famous work in her early years. Born in NF-109, it was the beginning of the sculptor's transitions. Enver began to search for a unique artistic style. And according to more widely circulated rumors, the Gate of Hell reflects the deepest fear within everyone's heart.
Alright. Something is rampaging before the gate of hell. Its face is blurred, but the halo around its head shows that it's anything but human. It must be another phantom born during the bizarre night. But its shape is unmistakably familiar, and the red light flashing on its head shackles. It's a power unique to that person.
Surrender!
Yes.
Surrender to the shackles!
Another phantom of fear. Even the gate of hell has been affected by the mutation.
Yep.
Shackles? But that's no human. She's not Labyrinth's master.
The gate of hell's commotion draws us sinners here, leading to an unexpected reunion.
What took you guys so long? Where have you been all this time?
Keep your voice down. You're attracting the attention of the enemy.
Oh, jeez. The brainless creatures I was hoping not to run into.
Okay.
Ahead! Look ahead!
Surrender to me!
Yep, there's no time to revel in the joy of the reunion. Something shoots down from the sky, cracking the ground. For the first time, they are attacked by the shackles.
Help! Chief, stop this! It's me, EP!
Oh my god, stop
Keep
crying,
your head
please.
clear. That's not Chief. It's just a phantom born from fear.
Exactly.
What fear, Phantom? Which one of you idiots is scared again? Who is afraid of that numbnut?
Scan complete. Master is nearby, but there is too much obstruction. Cleanup mode immediately activated. Set at highest tier 3.
Okay.
These are artworks, and your shorted out processor is the most significant obstruction. Stop it.
The next attack is coming. Chief, help!
Don't be afraid. That's not something you should fear.
Powerful energy bursts out of the darkness, repelling the raging Neuma. Yeah, it's also the shackles, but instead of the constricting force that overwhelmed them, it feels warm and familiar. The voice they gave the female chief here, is kinda weird. Familiar figure emerges from the darkness on the other side of the corridor, with redness burning in her hands.
What took you so long?
Okay, so it's all been a repeat now. Dangerous objects have the funny quick moments. Yeah, sure. Fear vanishes and the shackles finally return to the sinners. Okay. So it's that all over again. Okay.
Time for a little exercise.
I mean, let's see if they can keep it up early enough or if it's just dead.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, the DPM. Yep, better say DPS.
Shackles. Shackles. You know nothing yet.
Yes, we know it. Before the remaining phantom finishes, Hella swings her pipe and breaks it apart.
A mere
Cliffhanger.
imposter. And you want me, Hella, to be scared? Pfft, I'm not even afraid of the real thing.
True. She turns to you and surveys you as if making sure you're real. It takes a while before she pounces on you with a scream.
You troublemaking pizza shit! I'm so angry!
Pizza.
Don't ever run off without me again!
Pizza! She taps your head and whines. At that moment, a yellow-haired girl charges at you and hugs your waist.
Chief!
Oh, come on.
I'm so glad you're fine. Do you know how worried I was? Don't run off again! I'll protect you! Don't leave me again!
I mean, at least MP's voice actor puts the soul into it, you know?
Her mouth is the first part of her that recovers. This would have been much easier if the Archer Queen's arrows were as powerful as her words.
Sigh. It doesn't matter. What matters is that Master is not
Ugh.
right.
Really, no. She walks up and takes your hand. Her cold mechanical body is actually trembling and there's a rare warmth in her tone.
Thank Thank you. You're still here.
Aw. What happened to the official maid? You're about to ask when you look up and see Hecate's smiling face.
Chief, welcome back.
Yeah. Thank you for coming to get me, yeah.
What a touching reunion. But don't forget that the witching hour isn't over yet. Don't stay too long near the gate of hell. It's dangerous.
The voice.
Oh no.
Are you?
Woman comes from the darkness with a delicate hammer. She swings it at the dark gate of hell. Yeah. The gate shatters with a bang and light shines in, illuminating the woman in blue.
Why did you destroy it? Isn't that the work you're proud of? Infer?
The woman in blue turns back with a smile. Obsidian pieces fall and the light shines through the broken gate of hell, revealing a deeper space.
Yes, I created every piece here. And I'm the only one who can put them to rest. And as sinners, there's no way for us to fight the shackles, right?
She turns to you and in the crowd's astonishment gently interlocks her fingers with yours between your palms. The shackles faintly resonate.
Alright, please follow me. The culprit is behind this gate, and I have opened the way for you. You defeated my masterpiece and put me in shackles. I will have to fulfill your wish and end the witching hour.